What is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 90, right? Episode 90 of the Degrees Couch Chronicles. We just getting it in, man. Almost there, almost to 100.
Yes.
So, before, as always, we've been doing this all year now. Shop, well, not all year. We kind of started in the middle of the year, but
yeah.
Shop Glow Nude.
Yes, guys, as you can see, the products in front of you, the visual people on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, make sure you get there. Anyways, Shop Glow Nude, or visit us on our website at www.shopglownude.com, or follow us on Instagram at glow.nude. We do have products available in Jamaica. They are going really, really fast. So you want to hurry up and get the products in Jamaica for pickup. So, yeah. Visit us on our Instagram at glow.nude for more information.
Big facts. Big drip. Big skin drip. It's strictly skin though, right? Like it's for your skin.
Yes, it's
not hair. Not hair, right?
No, not hair. Everything is strictly for your skin from head to toe. We have lips. We have our chapsticks. We have deodorants, we have bikini scrubs, we have soaps, serums for your face, head to toe body butters, we have facial mask, a lot going on. So
big things that go on.
head on over to our website, guys. Again, it's www.shopglownude.com.
Word up. All right, let's dive right into it. How should we even get started?
Yes.
Where should we go? What we want to start off with futuristic vibes. Since we're reflecting on the past later on, let's go into the future first, right?
Apparently, jetpacks are a thing. They made them, and it's a whole 300 bands to fly.
$300?
300,000 to fly in a jetpack.
Who are you marketing this to? Tony Stark? Who the fuck has that bread, bro?
First of all, the shit looks hella rusty. Like, it's not even, properly done being made yet. And second of all, I'm not paying 300 fucking K. Lord knows how many hours I get to ride in the shit. So, I believe it's an hour. 300K for an hour.
Wait, hold on. You don't get to own it?
No, you don't get to.
Man,
You're renting it. You're renting it. I think they only got one. It's like, nah.
I don't even care anymore. I thought it was like you could just buy it.
No, you're not buying a fucking jetpack. You're renting it. You're leasing it.
Where'd you see this?
I saw this information on the Shady Room. Hold on, give me 1 second. But yeah, I would not want to ride in a fucking jetpack.
A rented jetpack.
A rented.
I just want to see how this looks.
Let me show you. Hold on.
Once I find the image, I'll put it on the YouTube.
Yeah.
For all you YouTube peoples. Audio, I don't know. I guess go to the YouTube. You'll see.
Yeah.
Obviously. Subscribe to the YouTube, by the way, while she looks for that.
Yeah.
Get the YouTube popping. Subscribe to Anchor. Check us out on Spotify. Spotify is doing rates now. So rate this podcast 5-star, 3-star, whatever star. Yeah. Is that it right there?
Yes.
I feel like I've seen some type of video like this
jetpack.
before. Let me see it in the video, or the picture, I guess. No, it's like a whole thing, man. Get out of here, buddy. Look at it. It's taking him so long to get up off the ground. And he looks mad timid, like he don't want to do it.
Like, nah, I'm not flying in this shit, bro. This shit is...
So I don't know, man. I don't know about that jetpack. When it's more affordable, like maybe in the 5-10K range, then we'll see what's up. And it got a little more cool. That shit looks like Marty McFly made that shit. From Back to the Future.
The company has flying motorcycles ready for... You know what? Never mind.
What are they trying to do?
Anyways, guys. Yeah, jetpacks. Apparently they're a thing now.
I mean, I don't know how it's gonna market at that price range. Like I said, it's too expensive. And it looks crazy.
I mean, but there are celebrities that are buying shoes for that price, watches for that price, handbags.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the market is filthy rich. So, do as you will with that.
Yeah, make it do what it do, guys.
What else are we getting into?
I guess we get into our infamous relationship bag. You have entertaining your spouse on there.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah. My thing is, right. Say you've been with someone, I want to say, the normal range right now is like probably 2 years is like a normal range for someone, you know what I mean, 2 years going up, 5, and then the 10s, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At what point, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you kind of do, you're like entertaining another person, right?
Yes.
Like there's certain things that you have to do to make them like, oh, this person is exciting, you know what I mean? So like, my I guess my question is, not really a question, but statement is like, I don't know, like, are you now in the, like, past the short, like, past this month stage, you're going into years now, are you now in that phase where y'all just kind of entertaining everyone so they stick around, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel so. I feel like
you don't stop being that person,
yes,
you know what I mean? I feel like that never stops, right?
That's my thing about relationships. Relationships are so fucking tricky. I feel like you kind of have to be in a relationship doing tricks at this point.
Look what I can do.
Yeah, like, because being in a relationship is like, there's a reason why this person's with you, right? So you kind of just want to, like, as years, we're talking about years going by now, we're out of the quote-unquote cupcake phase, so it's like, what are we doing for 10 years?
like, what are we doing for 5 years? How are we entertaining each other? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I mean, they do spontaneous dates, they go on trips. I feel like that's what helps the situation more.
But does that fall under entertainment? I feel like it doesn't really fall under entertainment, you know what I mean? Because now it's an adventure. Like we're going somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
My thing is like when you're not in Belize, or you're not, you know what I mean?
Conversations. Well, this is where you having something in common with your partner comes to play, because if you guys don't have nothing in common, it's going to be like, you can't say what you're doing 50 times because you're not via text.
So what are you doing?
It's like, this is where you guys have to have some things in common. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can have conversations, you guys can do things, you know what I'm saying? That's common interest.
Yeah. And I agree, like, I'm only, like, just putting it out there because I feel like a lot of people, they give up on a relationship now, or, you know what I mean? They're not really sticking around. 'Cause it's like, what am I really going to be doing if it's not just a give and grab, you know what I mean? It
is a wild concept. And I guess this can kind of get into another topic that we have on there as far as being single. Being in a relationship is a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of got to show up ready to do the work. And a lot of people are not. And it's like a job. When you get tired of it, you kind of quit. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot more people are single.
Yes. A lot more people are single. And I don't know, like, someone being in a relationship, it's not like I don't like being in a relationship. I just feel like relationships take a huge toll on your mental, like, state.
Yeah, because I feel like the same reason why I brought up the whole entertainment thing is like, I feel like it's not like you're giving up part of you, but you kind of are. It's like you're exuding energy to give to somebody else.
Yes.
And maybe you don't have it all the time, you know what I mean? Or maybe you don't want to
yes.
I don't want to text you right now, you know what I mean?
Yes, and it's kind of like difficult because it's like
how do you say that without starting an argument? You know what I'm saying? How do you say that without looking mean and rude, like coming across rude? Because I'm not gonna lie, there's times when I wake up and I'm just like, like
and you in a relationship 24 hours, you know?
Yes. And you kind of have to be responsible for this other person. Don't get me wrong, relationships have their perk, and I'm not shitting on my relationship. I'm just saying, like, when you're a parent and you have to be responsible for your child, it's automatic. But you got to be responsible for another grown-ass human being's feelings, and it's exhausting. Like, it
really is exhausting. So I feel like that's not unfair, but that's the advantage that I guess being single has over a relationship. It's kind of like you're only important to yourself right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're only taking care of yourself right now.
Which is good sometimes.
Yes, it is good sometimes, because self-care comes before anything. In order to take care of somebody else, you gotta be well with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like a lot of people, they feel bad that they're single sometimes. Or not really feel bad. It's like, oh man, I'm single. Or it's like a lot of people are single.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, am I ever going to find someone? I'm like, just think about what you're really going to try, what you're really going to dive into. Like, enjoy being able to just focus on you and you know what I mean, not have to worry about another person, because doing the work in a relationship, it's a 24-hour job. Like, it's all the time too.
Yeah.
And like we said, you know what I mean, like there's times when maybe you just want to not like be by yourself, but like
you
just want to hang out.
Let's be honest.
You want to be yourself. I want to be me.
You kind of just want to. In reality, it's like being in a relationship is like being being an on-call doctor. It's like, yo, when you get off, like, you're off, but just know that you're always on call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody's always in need of your services, as far as like whether it's emotionally, like, because you could get a call in the middle of the night and your spouse can't sleep and you
yeah, baby.
Yeah, you gotta entertain them, you know what I'm saying? Or you gotta just be there. You gotta show up for your person in the relationship, because this is what you chose. And not for nothing, relationships are good, but there's times when it is trial and it is trivial. So it's kind of like you gotta like realize, and this is the moment where you're like, yo, do I really want to be in a relationship? And if it's a yes, you do the work. But if it's a no, then being single is alright too, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people, I feel, they have these quote unquote red flags, and a lot of people just give up on a good thing because it's like, you know what I mean, like, I don't want to do the work or whatever. But I mean, I understand, but sometimes people quit on a good thing. What I'm really saying is, like, sometimes people quit on a good thing because they don't want to do the work.
Yeah, that's true.
And it all comes down to doing the work, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
and we're not really bashing relationships. It's just like, I feel like everybody feels like we all feel the same way when we're in a relationship. It's like sometimes, you know, it's exhausting and you want to
clock out.
You want to sometimes, like, you just like, to be myself, like, I want to be by myself type person, you know what I mean? So I definitely understand that. So it's good that your partner, it should be good that your partner understands this about you.
Yes, that's where compatibility comes into play.
Yeah. And, you know what I mean, always see if you can have something to talk about or whatever, you know. And that's good too, like have similar interests and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever helps the relationship, pretty much.
That kind of makes me think about love. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get into a relationship, I feel like love is almost selfish at first. You know what I'm saying? Because you get into a relationship for your own desires. And then it kind of like you're building up to the point of love. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like, I feel like the only unconditional love comes from a parent to a child. Because this is something that you birth. I don't feel like normal, like if you're loving somebody intimately, I don't feel like it's unconditional.
There's always, I feel like it's like, until. I feel like always put in until.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Until you cheat on me, or until, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kill me, or, you know what I mean? Until something crazy. That's
right.
That's the thing. It's not like forever. Like, let's be reasonable a little bit, you know what I mean?
and I feel like a lot of people are searching for that, and I feel like there's no such thing as unconditional love when it's you finding a spouse. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is, whether you get married or not, I'm going to love you until you fuck up. Yeah. Whether you can see past that, there's still a fuck up. Because you're still getting divorced or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, that was more of a question, actually.
What was the question?
If you felt like love was unconditional.
It depends, because I feel like in love or whatever, you know what I mean, two people who are in love, or if you love something, I feel like that in itself is selfish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's allocated to what they can do for you or what they look like.
Or because they love you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
let's talk about it.
So in the end, it still has to do with you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we dive into it, you know what I mean, it's all selfish and none of it's unconditional. Right. Because there's always, like, a reason until, or you figure something out, or you get to know someone for a longer time. It's always something in the middle or in between that helps it more develop into what it really is. Because there's times when you might confuse love into thinking it's love and then it's something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so do you feel like love is one of those things that don't necessarily have a definition? It's more subjective? Because love, I feel like love is like a
battlefield.
Yes, like for real, because love make you do crazy things. You know what I'm saying? You can love somebody so much that you kill them. You can love somebody so much that, you know, people do, that you give them all the money that you have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is love dangerous, essentially? Like, what is, like,
I feel like, it's what it means to you. You know what I mean? You can love somebody so much that you can want the best for them, and the best for them could not be you.
True.
Like, I'm not the best for you. I love you so much that I have to let you out of my life. You know what I mean? So I feel like
but if you love
it's
them,
terms.
why would you let them out of your life?
It's always terms. It's always
Yes.
terms. Everybody's different. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it all depends, and it's an ongoing thing. We're still studying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's new developments. So you know, like you said, people have killed someone because they love them. So it's like we're still trying to figure it out.
Right.
But we're gonna go ahead and take a break right here. This is a beat by me, J Degrees. Been doing it all year. So here we go. Enjoy. All right. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. And as always, you know, reach out to me. I'm on Instagram. You know what I mean? Hit my emails. Be like, yo, episode 62. You know what I mean? I need that beat. I'm like, all right, cool. I need that money.
Right.
So, yeah. Let's get right back into it. We're going to wrap up the year.
Yes.
First off, let's give a shout outs to Brittany, you know what I mean?
Brittany's
long time
free,
coming.
guys. Yes.
Free Brittany, she out here acting crazy. She making TikToks.
Bobby Shmurda is free as well.
Yo,
since we're
for
on
real,
the
free
train.
Bobby, man.
He
Free
is
Bobby.
finally fucking free.
What a good year.
Bobby, bitch.
They say he's moving a little off, but you know what? I don't care, bro. If you were in jail as long as he was, you'd probably be doing this.
Live it up.
You'd be doing the same thing.
For real. No one knows what goes on in there.
For real, man. What else we got?
So in the spirit of good news, Drake and Kanye finally pieced it up in the name of Larry Hoover
Shout outs to that.
for a concert in support of Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Lord knows what happens to the money, but that's another story. That's another story.
Are you now aware of Larry? Are you now more aware of Larry Hoover's situation? Because I don't think I was more informed. But you know what?
Yo, I don't fucking know, bruh.
It is what it is. We're gonna keep it going.
Moving on. Sad to say, but as much as we want to shout out the people that's free.
Before we do that, we had the crate challenge. We had the crate challenge because it's gonna
get challenges.
Yeah, that challenge it made its way into something we also created this year as the Hood Olympics.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Lord
that seemed like it was the first entry. Who knows in the next 4 years when the Olympics are around, we'll see what else we'll have for the Hood Olympics.
That was such a wild thing, though. Why were we stacking crates up?
They said the government put those milk crates in there. Could you just imagine the type of fucking like prankster ass government? We got COVID cases out the ass. We're on like the 8th mutation, and you're gonna go ahead and put milk crates in the hood so people
so fucking
you can think it's like, oh, those crates are definitely for climbing. Like what else are they for?
Who climbed the first crate? That's the fuck I want to know.
Right.
Who videotaped themselves stacking them shits together and thought that was?
I remember seeing a video and somebody busted their ass, and you know, people in the black community, we always gonna just be like, yo, let's do that.
Oh Lord.
So that's crazy. We're gonna get a bit morbid because a lot of deaths did happen this year.
Oh, before we get into the deaths, another
awesome.
monumental.
I hate that.
So.
Oh man, my pet peeve is dead.
Dipset and the Lokes. That was.
Oh yeah, the locks. Yeah, the
Locks,
verses.
Lokes for the verses.
The looks and the lumps.
Versus was a big thing.
Yeah. I mean, it still is.
It still is. Shout outs to Versus. It might reincarnate.
I think this is the year, right, that they started doing the stage situation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It went from being like a Wi-Fi and, you know what I mean?
Problem.
It went from being Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? FaceTime Wi-Fi. Now it became like you were in the same room, and then it became a whole stage situation. They got the Thriller bag, you know what I mean? It's on Apple TV or Fuse TV or whatever. So Versus have leveled up this year. So shout outs to that. And of course, the iconic Versus this year with Jadakiss from the Locks really shutting it down versus Dipset. So shout outs to that. And yeah, I'm gonna let you go into the RIPs.
as I was saying,
R.I.P. to someone in our family that we lost as well.
Yes.
We're not gonna talk about that because you know what I mean.
Yeah, family business. But so Fetty Wap got arrested. Before we get into the RIPs, I wanted to say that as much as we want to celebrate people that are free, there's also people getting arrested in our community.
There's mad bad stuff that happened too that wasn't dead.
Yeah.
Like the Haitians, you know what I mean? The Haitians that were trying to have.
They were getting whipped.
From horseback riders.
Yes.
So what the hell?
In Texas.
What the hell with that?
The catastrophe. People in Pakistan.
Oh yeah, when they had the Taliban taking over.
Yes.
So that was bad. That happened as well. Hurricane Ida.
Yes. It was raining insanely in Texas.
But even over here, it was pretty bad.
Oh yes,
Plainfield
this
got hit pretty
insane
bad.
flood that had cars floating around. Mad places got ruined. Mad cars got ruined.
People lost their homes and stuff.
R.I.P. for the non-famous civilians that lost their lives. And let's get into the R.I.P.s. Sadly to say, more gay people died this year than ever reported in the world ever.
Damn. Damn.
R.I.P. to the people of Astro World that went to see an amazing concert yet lost their lives. No fault to Travis Scott. I don't know why they keep blaming him, but R.I.P. to those people. I want to say R.I.P. to DMX.
Yeah, right. Damn.
Virgil.
Rough Rider.
Off-White. Virgil, man.
Off-White, man.
Young Dolph.
Damn. Dolph!
Drakeo the Ruler.
Damn.
Michael K. Williams, Boardwalk Empire was a
and
fucking
The Wire.
favorite. The Wire.
And The Wire.
Sad, man. It's crazy. Biz Markie.
R.I.P. Biz Markie, man.
Fucking Biz Markie. It's
R.I.P.
insane. Dustin Diamond.
Screech.
I honestly did not realize that it was this year he died, to be honest.
It was just a crazy year. I didn't even think, half the things I thought happened this year, I didn't even think it was this year. I was like, damn, this has been 5 years. Like,
it's crazy.
2021 felt like 5 years altogether.
It really did. Larry King and Cicely Tyson. Cicely Tyson had a long run, man. It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure there's definitely more people that we missed.
This is just a few that I can gather and that I can find so far. R.I.P. to the many more people that sadly 2021 was their last run. R.I.P. to the people that we don't know. R.I.P. to the people that aren't famous. And, sad to say, but let's all go into 2022 on a whole nother level. Let's be more, peaceful. Let's celebrate people more. Let's learn to give people their flowers while they are here and not wait until they're 6 feet under.
Big facts. Big drip.
Yes. Oh.
And, what?
Oh, I just wanted to say that Elon Musk was apparently named the Person of the Year by Time Magazine.
None of that matters. But, like, for real, like, shout out to Elon Musk. I actually fuck with Elon Musk, and he's one of my role models. I feel like people like that are always going to be on those type of magazines. So it's like,
touché.
Whose life is that really changing? So that's what I mean by, like, it doesn't matter.
Who would you name the Person of the Year? For you. Like, it could be anybody.
I feel like, if you made it this year, you're the Person of the Year. You know what I mean? Like, you made it this year, and it was a rough year, and we've had a rough couple of years. So, shout outs to you if you made it this year. You're the Person of the Year from me and us here. From, you know what I mean? I don't mean to say that and take. Who would you name?
No, I
agree, right?
100% agree. Honestly, this was a trying ass year, and if you made it here crawling, shout outs to you. You're the Person of the Year. But since we don't have a music take, guys, I thought that we could do who our song of the year would be and who the album of the year would be for us.
I love these. Music take. For me, my song of the year will have to be Good Days. It has to be. Honestly, like, I hear Good Days, I'm having a good day. You know what I mean?
True.
It doesn't even matter what time. It could be at 7 p.m. that day. I'm going to have a good day.
The way it comes into that...
It's such a good song, man.
It comes in so melodic.
Shit gives me a good day. Album of the year. This is a tricky one. This is a real tricky one. I wanna give it to Tyler the Creator, but I feel like I don't know. Like, it's tough. It's a squabble between Tyler the Creator and Vince Staples. Only because like those guys, like they really know how to put a body of work together.
True.
You know what I mean? And I'm not like bumping it like crazy, but like I feel like for me to give the album of the year, I have to give the album that is like an album, like a story. It's like a book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, it's gonna be that Drake dropped too late, and I was already endowed with like the album for me. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna give it to anybody, I would give it to Tyler the Creator.
I'm not gonna lie. My song of the year is In the Bible. I fucking love that song. I play it a lot. It's either that or Love All. I know Drake dropped late, but that's my song of the year. My album of the year, I honestly don't know. I feel like as much as I love Drake's album, I can't say I could give him the album of the year in my opinion.
Yeah, it would be too crazy to even do that.
It would be too crazy. I don't believe I've listened to enough albums to give out an album of the year.
And you'd be surprised what albums actually did drop this year. You know what I mean?
Maybe I don't know.
You'd be surprised. Look at the albums that dropped this year. You'd be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Because that's what happened to me.
Let me see.
What does Apple do a year album shit?
Oh,
It'd be cool if they did. The damn last day is tomorrow. Or today when this drops.
let me see. Let me look
Today,
up.
the last day of the year.
Let me look up albums.
Albums of 2021. You could do hip hop because they don't give you some Latino albums, but you know, no disrespect to the Latino, but
we don't listen to that shit. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Some bachata. See, Call Me If You Get Lost. That one. Some people was fucking with that summer shit. Planet Doja's album was pretty good, yeah.
But I don't fuck with Doja.
The off season wasn't too bad. And of course, you got Certified Lover Boy, and they go into shit you don't even listen to. Oh, Young Thug's Punk didn't really make a lot of noise, but it's pretty good.
Montero.
Yeah, Wale shit dropped. You know what I mean? What's his face? Lil Nas X. Ronnie dropped kind of late.
Fucking Pop Smoke still dropping albums. No, not for nothing. Baby Keem's album.
That's what you would give?
Yes,
it's a good album, right?
Because I've been listening to it a lot lately while I was working out, and it completely shocked me from Orange Soda to this. This is fire.
Yeah. Melodic Blue.
Yes, I fucks with Baby Keem's album. So honestly, that's who I would give album of the year. To be honest.
And do we have anything else for them? What do you want to end the year off with?
I just want to say, for every single person who supported us this year, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, listening, nonstop, getting us our views, getting us our listenership, subscribing, however you do, whatever you do to support us. We want to thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you for every single person who have logged onto my website and supported my brand. Thank you to everybody who shared my brand. Thank you for everybody who's involved in my brand. I just want to thank every single person who freaking supported me. That shit means a lot. Like, I just fucking started my business this year. Didn't even think that it would really go anywhere, to be honest. But we here now, and it's only up from here. So I want to thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast, supporting it, sharing it. You know what I mean? All our guests that showed up this year that we invited.
We fucking had guests.
Irina, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bush League.
Yes.
Many more guests coming, you know what I mean?
Yes.
All the people that we've had call in, or the people that we've called, people that support the podcast, share the podcast on their stories again, you know what I mean? Subscribers, always subscribe, you know what I mean? People that bought beats, shout outs to you, you know what I mean? You guys keep the ball rolling, and we're only going to try and do better and be better and just, you know what I mean, have a good time here over at the podcast gang. So, you know what I mean, thank you guys so much. It's been a great year. It's going to be an even better year next year. We're going to do so much more for you guys so we can give you guys just the best content possibly. And, you know, as always, we're at war with ourselves. We're at war with everyone outside. It's been a great year, guys. Thank you so much. Peace.